Right. Just one more time. What were you doing on the afternoon of the 17th of July, 1986?
I told you I don't keep a diary. I could have been doing anything.
Like the Colchester Road job?
I've never even heard of it.
You left the country on the 18th.
Yeah? So what?
So what? Oh, come on, Frankie. It's a bit of a coincidence, don't you think?
I've got it. I've just remembered what I was doing on the 17th.
What?
Packing.
Oh, that's very funny. £1 million bullion job with your name written all over it, and you take the next flight to the Costa del Crime? Why the big hurry?
Listen, I don't like your tone. You answer this question. What's my NIB number? What's my CRO number? You can't tell me because I haven't got one, have I? I have no record. I'm an honest citizen convicted of no crime. And what's all this crap about a job with my name written all over it?
You know just what I mean. You're not exactly a popular man, are you? Everyone else does your dirty work, then they swing for you. Like Jerry Quinn, 1982.
He's a lying git.
He's doing 15 years, thanks to you. Tony O'Neill, 79. He's going to kill you when he gets out.
What are you dribbling on about?
You're running out of friends, Frankie boy. This time, it's your turn. I want to know why you left the country.
I needed a holiday.
Oh, 2 years? That's some holiday.
I've been working very hard.
Oh, yeah? What work?
I earn a crust.
Yeah, I bet you do. Enough to keep you in your luxury villa in Spain for 2 years. What have you been living off?
Mind your own business.
It is my business.
I survive over there.
Yeah? Working?
Sure.
Doing what?
This and that.
You're lying.
Prove it.
I will.
Go ahead, then. And while you're at it, I want to see my brief. Now.
You'll see him in plenty of time.
Now, Mr.
I
Roach.
haven't finished yet.
When I'm finished with you, Sergeant, you'll be in big trouble. Very big trouble.
Oh, yeah.
I'm having you for wrongful arrest and unlawful imprisonment.
And I'm having you for the Colchester Road job, okay?
Try it.
Try answering the questions.
Why don't you jack it in, Sergeant? You're getting very boring. And I want to see my brief.
You are not leaving this room until I get what I want. Why did you come back to this country?
You really want to know? Marks and Sparks underwear. Running short of the all essentials, wasn't I?
I don't want to know about your underwear.
Well, you'd better let me go then, because that's all you're getting, Sarge.
You are going to suffer for this.
Not half as much as you are.
Lock him up, Tosh.
Why don't you charge me?
Come on. In good time.
Charge me.
Listen, Toolbrain. When I want to charge you, I will.
You ain't got nothing, have you? Wait till my brief gets in. You're fried.
Get him out of here.
Come on, move it.
Interview concluded at 22:32.
I want my brief. I'm not some 16-year-old mother. You don't put the...
What are we going to do?
Think.
Shame a big catch like him showed up just when the governor's away.
What's that got to do with anything?
Well, I just thought he
Well,
might
what,
say...
that we can't do the job without him? Listen, just because Burnside's away sunning himself doesn't mean to say that the whole of Sun Hill has got to grind to a halt. I don't need him to nail Barron, okay?
Yeah, sure. Hey, do you fancy a cuppa before we knock off? I'm parched.
God, didn't you ever think of anything else?
I know my rights. You can't keep me in here without charging me. You're going to suffer for this. I'm innocent. You're going to suffer for this.
Some of us are suffering already.
Oi! All right. Are you listening to me? Get my brief in.
Oh. 2 hours and nothing.
Oh, crikey, look at that.
You have an account at the Oxfam shop, do you?
Eh?
Never mind. What about Ron Little? Any good?
He's okay. Reliable as snouts go. Didn't say anything new about Barron, though, except he was back in town. Well, he was right, wasn't he?
What's in it for him? Something wrong about all this.
You're sure Barron did Colchester Road, though, aren't you?
Oh, I'm sure about that, all right.
Yeah. Hi, Al, you fancy a cup of tea?
Oh, no, thanks, Tosh.
Okay.
OK, Ted, I've got something to sort out.
What's that?
You know what I mean? You've got to get him to court with something a lot more impressive than you're giving me, and no later than 24 hours...
Come on, Ali.
It's hardly the first time,
This
is it?
is crazy. In the old days...
This
we
is
would-
not the old days, is it? I'll tell you something else. Mum's got her beady eyes on you.
Come off it.
You know she has. And with all the other paper terrors upstairs. She's got us all clock watching in there. It's all part of her new improvements. Look, I know about the old days. I was there, remember? We could have stretched it then for dead certain, not now.
One your job is worth, eh?
Give him the goods by 2 o'clock tomorrow, and he's yours. I'll tell you something else. She doesn't want any more embarrassments out of you, and that's for sure.
Embarrassments?
You know what I'm talking about?
No, as a matter of fact, I don't. Do you think this is a fit-up?
I never said that. Look, it just looks a bit flimsy on paper. It won't stick. Ted, you're getting us a reputation down at the courts. Now, that's what she means by embarrassments, these blowouts.
We can get her in man for further inquiries, no bother.
If you had more to go on, yeah, but you haven't got enough by a long way.
You think he's innocent, do you? Poor little victim of police harassment, in need of help and protection.
I mean, why is it always me, eh? Every time you bring in a dodgy body, it's always me that has to deal with it. I mean, I'm the one that gets the flack from all sides.
You know what your problem is, Alec? Turning into an old woman. If you're not careful, you'll end up as an inspector.
That's it, isn't it, eh? You've got another board coming up.
That's got nothing to do with
I knew
it.
there was something. I haven't seen you this charged up in months, and you think that Baron will swing it for you. Well, I'll tell you something for free. Bending the rules won't help.
Didn't do Frank Burnside any harm, did it? Got him a DI.
No, I'm about him, are you?
Look, I can do the job as well as he can, or anyone else. Maybe even better.
Don't make life difficult, Ted. Especially for me. Please. You've got to do 2 o'clock tomorrow.
You know what's wrong with this place, Tosh? Nobody's interested in results anymore. Just paperwork. Well, I'm interested in results, but I'm not orthodox. I'm not a yes-man for the people upstairs. You want to get on? Forget the villains. Just don't make waves.
Have you finished with that bun?
Well, you're right to get some food in, even if most of it did end up in your tie. Now we can really get going.
What, you mean now?
When were you planning to start?
Do you know what time it is?
Yeah, it's 5 to 11.
Yeah, well, I was hoping to be home by now.
So was I, Tosh, so was I. That was before your snout told us that Baron was back in town. Now we've got a lot of work on our hands.
Yeah, but I mean...
Do you know what Baron's nickname is? Teflon. That's because nothing ever sticks. He's made a very wealthy living on it, even. He's got away with it too many times. Do you know that he made about $1 million on that Colchester Road job alone? None of it recovered?
Yeah, I know.
So we've got until 2 o'clock to sort something out. We don't need to wrap everything up, just enough to get him through the courts. We can have him. No help from anyone, just us. Think about it.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
Well, for a start, my oldest got flu.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure your wife will be able to cope with it.
Yeah.
Sounds as though she can cope with anything.
She can, but I promised her I'll be home.
She'll understand.
She's hardly seen me lately.
You're a CID officer. What does she expect? If you want a 9-to-5 job, you might as well pack this lot in right now, sunshine.
I just wish you'd have told me.
I didn't know, did I?
Okay, Dad?
Yeah.
All quiet?
I'll make it worth your while.
What do you mean?
Well, you're always telling me how hard up you are.
You mean overtime? I'm up to my limit, you know that, and so are you. Computer will spit it straight back at us.
Look, I'll fix it for you, no problem.
You tried that before.
I'll square it, all right? Look, you can go sick after 2 o'clock tomorrow. No, I can't say fairer than that, can I?
If only you'd have told me earlier.
You're going to let me down, aren't you?
I can't do it. It's got to be official and signed for.
Yeah, just like everything else. I may just as well let Baron go and kiss goodbye to my chances of becoming a DI. Oh, go on, go home. You'll be late for your boiled eggs and soldiers.
Don't stay too late, eh?
What have I got to go home for?
Josh!
Yeah?
Here, well, remember, Baron's brief's just been in. Look, take it from me, drop it. You're not going to get anywhere with him. I mean, let Ted waste his time if he wants to. It's not going to make any difference. He's not going to make DI, is he? You got more sense, haven't you? Anything for quiet life, you, eh? See you tomorrow.
Yeah, see ya.
Hey! Hey! See what you do.
Hello, love, it's only me, yeah. No, there's nothing to worry about. It's just that I'm going to be a bit late, I think, yeah. Yes, I know, yeah. Is he any better? Of course I care. Look, I'm sorry, I don't know. Early morning, maybe. Look, what I thought we'd... Hello.
Forget something, did you?
No, I've sorted it out with the missus. I've come back to help you.
You want current addresses and contacts. You've got to tie these names together.
Couldn't you you wait till morning?
Right, let's get this sorted out. We need to list all the Colchester Road suspects and all their known associates. Then all Frank Barron's known associates, and then find the link.
Baron knows everybody.
So all we need is one person to help us find the goods. Just one name, Tosh, my old son, and then Frank Robber Barron is ours. We've got 14 hours to nail him. Let's get on with it. Now we're getting someplace. Look at this. Tosh!
What? Yeah, right. What was it you said?
You were asleep.
No, I was thinking.
You were... Oh, never mind. Look at this. What do you reckon?
Looks like Spaghetti Junction.
Now, let's get rid of the ones we don't need. There's Graham McLaughlin. He was never close to Barron. There's Sammy Ford. He's too stupid to help anyone. And there's Cheryl Maynard, an ex-girlfriend.
Well, she'd shopping, wouldn't she?
No, let's cross her off as well. They split up before Colchester Road. That leaves us with Dave Cohen's, Billy Bradshaw, and my favourite, Paul Halloran.
Looks like it.
Okay.
Is that it, then?
Yep. Now let's go knock on some doors.
But I thought that was it.
Wrong. This is just the beginning. The night is young.
I don't think it's a good idea to knock on people's doors at 1 o'clock in the morning.
They're more likely to be in. It'll make things much easier.
Not without a warrant.
Look, I don't want to arrest them. I just want to have a little chat.
What, at 1 o'clock in the morning?
It'll be 2 o'clock in the morning if you keep faffing around. What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
You want to see Barron banged up or not?
Yes, of course I do.
I want Barron. I've always wanted Barron. And it won't do me any harm a couple of weeks before my promotion board. Now, let's get it over with. Paul Halloran's our man around the mushroom. Left again at this junction.
What makes you so sure is the lead?
Oh, intuition. The detective's greatest weapon. Halloran's always had an on-off relationship with Barron. We know that they're pals, but we also know that they argue. 2 years ago, Halloran bought a half share in a nightclub.
What, after the Colchester Road job?
That's right. And the nightclub's where we'll find them, especially at 1 o'clock in the morning. Very swish, eh?
Yeah.
Smart boy, Halloran. He doesn't dribble down his tie. I'll tell you, if you were on the cop, you'd never get in this place.
Oh, not very much.
You can't come in here without a tie.
I told you. It's all right, he's with me.
You remember?
No.
Get lost then and take your fat friend with you.
Well, that is no way to speak to a police officer.
That's what you think. You vice squad?
No, but thanks for the tip.
What do you want then?
I want to see Paul Halloran.
Mr. Halloran. Did he call you here?
No.
Oh, well, then he's probably busy. Can't you make an appointment like anyone else?
Listen, don't mess me about, pal. This is a friendly visit. All I want is a chat. But if your Mr. Halloran is too busy to see me, I may have to come back sometime later with the Vice Squad, okay?
Well, I'll see if he's around.
You're too kind.
That's the betting he's got form.
Yeah, but he's probably good to his mother.
Is the tie all right?
You've got 5 minutes. This way.
Well. What a gathering. Paul Halloran, Mickey Rowland, and Jelly Jones. How's it going, Mickey?
I'm all right.
This looks like a meeting of old lags anonymous. What brings you scumbags together? Don't tell me. It's a whist drive. He's cheating.
Yeah, we know that.
Long time no see, Teddy boy. Still knocking round the east? I thought you'd been up behind a big plush desk at the yard by now. What do you want?
Well, I wouldn't mind a scotch if you're offering. None of that Nats that you serve downstairs.
Barry, nice glass of malt from Mr. Roach. Anything for you, Tubbs?
Well, I wouldn't mind
No, nothing for my colleague. He's driving.
So what you after?
Just a little information. Nothing too painful.
What about?
The Colchester Road job, 1986. Cheers.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, where have I heard that before? Frankie Barron. You know about him, don't you?
I know the name.
I should hope so. You've been going round with him for the last 15 years.
So?
So I want the link. Barron and Colchester Road. Because if you don't give me the goods, my colleague here is going to take his shoes off. And believe me, you're better off talking.
And what's in it for me?
My eternal gratitude. And immunity, of course, if you testify. I got Baron banged up. All I need is the information.
Yes, I heard.
But how long's he banged up for?
Who knows? He might be out later on today.
So, you want the goods? Well, I can't help you, but I know a man who can. Charlie Robinson, 5 Boulder Street, Canning Town.
Canning Town?
What's the link?
He helped Baron launder the money, didn't he? It's all unrecovered. Well, Charlie Robinson's the reason. He's very big, make no mistake, and he's legit. So you haul him in, and he'll squeal like a stuck pig just to keep his name clean.
What I say, no problem.
Canning Town? That's miles off our patch.
We're only visiting.
It's got to be 40 minutes away at least, even with clear roads. Are you sure it's worth it?
Listen, Halloran may be a villain, but he wouldn't cross me. Robinson's our man. I feel it in my bones. Turn right there.
We turned right here last time.
Oh, rubbish. We haven't been down here before.
Yes, we have. Twice already. This is the 3rd time.
All right, then you navigate.
How do you expect me to navigate and drive at the same time?
I have no idea.
Here, give me the map. Right. Boulder Street. Yeah. Turn left.
Show me. There. All right, you win. Smart ass.
What number is it?
5, is that it?
Oh, yeah, but...
Come on, let's go.
Looks a bit dodgy to me.
No, it isn't. Perfect cover, legitimate business. I mean, who would think of chasing laundered money to? The bastard.
It's all locked up!
We've been had. Let's get back to Sunhill. Baron and Halloran are in this together. I'm gonna beat it out of them. Sod the rule book.
Hey, what's all this then?
What are you doing?
Just let me find out what's going on.
What for?
Hey, lads! What's happened here?
A woman across the street reported a break-in. Says she saw 3 men carrying a load of boxes away. But the woman in here denies it.
Yeah, she said she's just a nosy old bat and blind with her.
Who lives here?
It's a Miss Maynard.
It's Cheryl Maynard.
How'd you know that?
Intuition. The detective's greatest weapon.
Mind if we come in?
Yes.
Just a few routine questions.
It's a mistake. I've told the other lot.
Ah, yes, but we're detectives. It's different. Just 5 minutes.
It better be.
We all need our beauty sleep.
Some more than others.
That's very good. We've met before.
I wouldn't remember.
I knew your boyfriend,
Which boyfriend?
Frankie Baron.
He was ages ago. He must have been young then. No wonder I don't remember.
You seen him lately?
Haven't seen him for years.
You fancy free then, are you?
Depends who's asking.
Mind if I look through here?
Yes, I do.
Cheers, Jar.
Now look.
So what's all this about men taking boxes away?
Some friends left some stuff with me. Came to collect it, that's all.
How long ago was this?
Dunno, half an hour?
Half an hour. So your friends came to collect their possessions at 3 o'clock in the morning. Bit impetuous, wouldn't you say?
Didn't want their wheels clamped.
Oh, come on, Cheryl.
All right. They're going abroad. Catching a night ferry, OK? Your 5 minutes is up. And where's your mate?
Well, you've been very helpful. Thank you very much indeed.
Yes, thanks very much, Miss Maynard. You're right. No sign of anything. Come on, Sarge, we must get back.
Shall we let ourselves out? Well, it's just a coincidence then. For once in our life, Charles seems to be telling the truth.
I don't think so.
Oi, I want to go back to the Nick.
No, we're going to have a little chat with my snout, Ron Little.
What?
She was lying. You know that smell in the house? Burnt metal. I know it anyway. It was coming from the cellar.
So she'd put the kettle on with no water in it.
No, she'd been oxyacetylene. A very professional job, too. That basement was like Fort Knox.
So something was pinched.
Oh, yeah. Probably a great deal more than you or I learned in a lifetime. Overtime included.
Where does Ron Little come into it?
Well, I think he's going to be able to tell us who broke in, who set us up, and why.
How do you know?
Intuition.
Come on! We haven't got all night.
Ron,
Look, all I know is that Halloran wanted Barron out of the way.
he told you that?
Now, all he told me was to pass the tip on to you. He said you'd be grateful, but it was obvious why.
Oh, yeah?
Look, everybody knows that Barron's got a stash somewhere in the town. It's like Treasure Island. Halloran knew it. All he was waiting for was Barron to be spotted coming to top up his funds, and bingo! He used you to get Barron out of the way while he copped a lot.
So why didn't you tell me this in the first place?
Well, Halloran came to me because he knows I'm a snout. He knew I'd get the information back to you and that you trusted me. If anything messed up this job, I'd be dog food.
You've let me down, Ron.
This looks like the end of a beautiful friendship.
What could you say? I'd like to report a break-in. 3 men have robbed me of gold bullion, jewellery, uncut stones and used banknotes. Approximate value of £2 million. What's the betting they weren't insured?
We've lost him, haven't we? We'll have to let him go.
Yep.
You know what? There's one consolation in all this, and I am going to make the most of it. I'm really sorry. It looks as though there's been a terrible mix-up. I can't tell you how awful it feels. It must have been hell for you.
You're letting me go?
Well, yes, of course. What else can I do? You're an innocent man. All I can do is offer you my sincerest apologies and those of my colleagues here at Sunhill.
Yes, all of us.
Sir? Yeah, right.
And I only hope that it will never happen again. So, you won't be charging me with wrongful arrest or unlawful imprisonment?
Well, I was thinking about it, but as you've seen the light, I suppose I could let you get away with it just this once.
Sign it, please.
Thanks. Oh, I almost forgot. Talking about getting away with things, I think I'd better tell you that a former girlfriend of yours was broken into last night.
Who are you talking about?
A very charming girl called Cheryl Maynard. But it's okay, she said nothing was taken. But the cellar looked very empty. In fact, there was nothing in there at all.